we got a lot to say.
Exactly. So what you got for us today, sis?
So my song is we're gonna keep it festive.
Okay.
I know last time you did 12 Days of Christmas. And mine's gonna be simple. From Frozen. Simple. Let it go. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Like we ain't taking none of that.
Period.
None of that into our new year.
Nope.
Like nothing. Not even what Grandma said about your stomach. And that's it. We ain't taking that.
That feels very personal.
We ain't taking that.
None of it. You remember how the last time when we were filming and my phone kept saying my storage was full? That's what it's giving. We finna empty that storage on up. Because it's time for a new year. We want new things. We want new energy. We want new vibes. We want new people, new opportunities, new relationships, new everything. New everything.
So what we gotta do? We gotta let that old stuff go.
Let it go.
Cannot bring all the toxicity and I know y'all like to hold on to them with the family traumas. We gotta let it go. We gotta let it go. It don't matter that he wasn't there. It don't matter. It's cool. We gonna speak to him. We gonna keep it moving. It's cool.
And just leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
So what's one thing you letting go in 2023 or letting go of from 2023? I know that's a loaded question. It's long here. Take your time. Take your time.
For me personally, I want to let overthinking.
That's a good one.
Cause I swear I would put myself in a hole over something that coulda, shoulda, mighta, but ain't. And I swear, like I waste a lot of time trying to figure out problems that not even problems yet.
And imagine what you could accomplish if you put that energy into being positive about like what could happen. Like maybe it will go okay. Like maybe you will be
exactly. And that's so bad. I always used to be that person. I'm gonna prepare myself for the worst. Why
that's
not?
Exhausting.
Why not prepare yourself for the best?
Yeah.
It's okay if things don't work out exactly how you want them to. But why not put your energy into something positive?
Yeah, I like that. Okay, period.
What about you? What you want to
I want to let go of comparison. Because I feel like when you be so focused on what everybody else got going on, you literally like miss your life. Like you miss what's happening. If you so focused on what everybody else got going on, your life, I mean, it's just like this doing like this right in front of your face and you don't even realize it because you too busy like, oh, what she got? What he doing? Why?
Exactly.
And all year, I can honestly say that I have been living in so many answered prayers from like the past 5 years, I would say. Like, you know, having an apartment, being married, you know, certain jobs, certain opportunities I've been presented with. Although those things may not have gone the way that I would have wanted them, the fact still remains that I was able to experience it. And that's what I asked God for, and he did just that. Now, it ain't on him on how I handle it or, you know, how it goes. That's up to me. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my part and make sure that I'm making the best out of it. He did his part, and
he got you there.
He got me there, and I feel like, you know, all year I just haven't really sat down and just like been like, dang, you really got those things. You really did it. You really, you know, like you here. Like this is it. This is what you've been asking for. This is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been hoping for, you know, dreaming about, aspiring to everything. This is it. You're living in it. But you so focused on so-and-so because she just bought a house and you feel like you should have a house when you don't have a house, so you ain't even excited for your apartment. But it's some people who don't have either.
Now that's a word. That was my food, but that's a word. That is a word. And that's something we definitely gotta like really focus in on, especially going into the new year. Like, enjoying the now. Because we can remember back then and how rough that was.
Yeah.
And even though we feel like it's rough right now, it's not as bad as it could be.
It's not.
Or it was.
And the other thing is, like, we're handling, I'm going to be honest, I feel like the same stuff that was happening to us then is happening now, but But we've grown up and we've matured and we've, gotten to a place where we can just handle things a little bit more gracefully. And so it's the same stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just in a different, maybe like a different aspect because we're in a different season of our lives. Like we're not in, college anymore, but it's the same stuff going on. We're just able to handle it differently. And I feel like that's kind of what you need to continue to remind yourself. Like the bad stuff not go bad. This stuff not gonna stop happening.
It's not.
So at what point are you going to make the decision? Like I have to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Just take it on the chin and keep going. Like you got to keep going. You can't just be like, oh, woe is me. It's the worst day of my life. I'm tired. I'm sad. I'm overwhelmed. Let's talk about that. We got to take them words out of our vocabulary.
Let's start out. Because, I mean, what we ended with.
What's really overwhelming? You asked, you said that that we need to all reflect about what we're gonna
change or what we want to be different.
Within ourselves, though.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put that at the top of the list.
That's at the top of my list for sure. It's just taking certain words out of my vocabulary because I know, like we all joke and joking is fine, but when you realize that it's kind
bigger.
of
The tongue is very proud.
it's just certain stuff you just don't say no more. Like, there was a time where everybody used to say like, I hate it here, I hate my life, or, like that was like a thing to say. Like, people didn't really understand the power that they had, but it is power in that. Like, you hate your life, you hate it here. Of course you're gonna be sad and what I'm saying, anxious and just like whatever. Like you speaking that over yourself, so that's what's gonna happen. So overwhelming is the one for me because I'm so quick to use that word. Like any inconvenience, I'm so overwhelmed. Like
what is
it really? I think that for me, when I say it, it's just kind of like, because I'm such a planner. So
yeah.
what I'm saying, when I wake up, I know throughout the day what I expect my day to look like. So if anything throws a wrench in that, if anything inconveniences me.
I feel that. That's me. Like if I'm supposed to be going A to B and I gotta make an unnecessary turn.
I'm
like,
what
is
this? Why? I just sat here and told you I was going from A to B. Why are you trying to make me go to 8.5? I don't want to stop.
8 3/4.
I don't want to do that. I'm trying to get to B. But like we talked about the other day, sometimes in situations like that, God is really protecting you from something you didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Like in that specific,
or just presenting you with a better opportunity. I can just remember. So I used to work night shift.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm on days now. At night, so like when I went to work, parking was beautiful. I could go to the first level, boop,
and have a spot.
Got me a spot. But when I moved to days, it's a lot more people working on days. So like the parking deck, I didn't even know it had that many floors. So of course I'm leaving at my little normal time.
Thinking it's gonna be the same.
Thinking it's gonna be the same. And so I'm like, I done got to level 7, and I'm like, what? I gotta park on the street.
I'm crying.
I gotta park on the street, baby. I got to level 8
before you found a spot.
Probably 9.
And see, I'm overwhelmed.
I'm overwhelmed, like,
cause I'm used to this.
I'm already about to be late.
Yeah.
But then when I got out, and I realized this spot actually better than 3, because when I was at 3, I had to go up the stairs, go up the elevator, then make a long trail across the whole parking lot
to get to your
just to get to the same destination. When all reality, parking on level 8 is
got you close.
Yeah, all I had to do was walk down 1 level of steps, go straight to the hospital. But I'm so focused on what I'm used to that I couldn't even open my mind or wrap around. Okay, this is different, but this is a better opportunity. Now I ain't gonna be. Now, first of all, it's 40 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ain't gotta be walking 2 miles. I can just walk 1.
And you get to where you're supposed to get to. Ooh, that's a word.
That's a word.
That's a word.
We get so wrapped around holding on to what we're familiar to or what we think is the best option. When it's a bigger present wrapped in a bigger role at the end of it.
If you would just let go of of the fact that you think you know everything.
Let go of your expectations.
Yeah.
Let them expectations go. Stop trying to think about what it's gonna be like and just experience.
Just experience.
Just experience. You know, God, whatever you have for me at the end of this, help me to be thankful.
Right.
Help me to not always think, okay, I thought this was gonna be better. Or I thought this was gonna be whatever you want to feel.
Why you even thinking about all that? Like you said, just go through life, just experience. Like, stop trying to control every single outcome or trying to like, I feel like we be trying so hard to prove that we know what's best to somebody who really know what's best. Like, God knows what's best for us better than we know for ourselves, because like you said, he has the bigger picture. All we know is I'm trying to get to work. I don't know if it's a car accident. I don't know if somebody been drinking and they driving, or texting and driving. I don't know if I mean, you just don't know what's going on.
Exactly. And one of the new things that I've been trying to do, like, I like to be on time. I'm not one of them late people, but just say I have some type of inconvenience with me being on time. Like, I literally just stop and say, you know what, God, I'm not even gonna get frustrated. I thank you for whatever you saved me from. I thank you for whatever it was, whether it was a car wreck, whatever. Because I know I'm getting there when I'm supposed to get there.
And that too. Yeah. It's hard to get to that point though, especially when you feel like you know. I don't know. People will never admit it, but we all think we know everything. Like, we all think we know what's best. Yeah, we all do. We all have those moments. So when you are in certain situations and it's not going the way that you wanted it to go, you immediately go to like, oh, this is the worst day ever. This is the worst. I mean, like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because it's not going the way. Like, I saw this TikTok of this girl and she was like, any inconvenience throughout my day,
I ain't cooking dinner. I'm not cooking dinner.
And it's funny.
Figure it out.
It's funny. And I get it, because I'm the same way. But that's not okay.
It's not.
Because I feel like that, it seems like something small. But when you have a certain mindset about something that's small, it's hard for you to be able to turn it off when it comes to the big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you, like we said, if you have a small inconvenience throughout, it could be at 7 o'clock in the morning. And you have an inconvenience. Let's say you get to work and the first email you read piss you off your whole day long. Mm-hmm. But you had in your mind when you got home, you was gonna make you some chicken, make some asparagus, you was gonna do some mashed potatoes, you gonna do dinner roll, Hawaiian roll, whatever. You had the whole thing planned out. You got the groceries already, you ain't gotta go to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already planned out. You just gotta go home and cook it. But because of that email, I gotta get some Chick-fil-A. I got to go to Chipotle. I cannot. I just can't. Why not though?
You're right.
Why are we like this?
That hit home for me, because that's definitely me. Like, slightest inconvenience. But that also goes to, like, just think about how hard it is to, like, get up or start your day or, like, be positive when your alarm go off. But the gag is, if the devil can stop, like, if he can ruin it before your feet hit the ground, he's got you all day long. He has gotten you all day long. Correct. That's why it's so hard for you to go to work. That's why it's so hard for you just to, sometimes get cute. Because he wants to affect your entire day. If he can get you at the beginning, he ain't got to fight you no more. He goes to the next person. But if you have in your mind, like, okay, no matter what, no matter the email, no matter who cut you off in traffic before you get there, if you have...
No matter who flipped you off.
Listen, if you have that mindset, it's all right. We all gonna get there at the same time. Let them go on by. Let them go on, come on. But don't be trying to scurry up just so they can't get in.
Because like you said, well, let me say this first. People literally go out of their way to make other people know that they mad. And that is the most insane thing to me, because I know when I'm upset about something, I ain't saying I necessarily try to hide it, but I'm not writing it on a poster and holding it up like, y'all done piss me off today, don't say shit to me. Like, that's, I feel like people go so far trying to make sure people understand. Like, if you cut me, or if I cut you off, or whatever, and you ride by me and you flip me off, like, you know how much energy that took?
You're right.
And now you flip me off, and then what? I still cut you off. I still, like, so what was...
I'm still in front. Like, okay.
So what was the point? Like, I just feel so bad for people who are like that, because it's like you never can find peace in anything. Like, you just always mad and angry and upset, and it don't take nothing. I for one don't want to be like that.
Exactly.
I don't want to be the type of person where the devil know,
I can do this.
Man,
no.
And
then she gonna make somebody else mad.
No.
I ain't even got a target them. Because misery loves company.
No, and it do. It really do.
It do.
And I'm not finna be that one. As far as the devil concerned, he got to keep going and keep going and keep going about me. Cause I'm not finna do that. I'm not, the way that I look at people like that and judge them, I could never become that type of person. I just can't. I can't, because it just breaks my heart.
It's too much energy. And my thing is, I don't care enough.
I don't.
Like, okay.
Cause guess what? We all on the way to work. I didn't even want to go to work anyway.
You got it,
I don't know what you in the rush for.
Cause I'm not.
Cause the work gonna still be there when you get there, y'all. Oh, that's what
I'm not gonna break my neck just to get to a job that's gonna be there.
Exactly.
That is alright.
Girl, that's insane to me.
Leave a little early or something. Cause if you know like being late is gonna piss you off, leave a little early. Because I'm not ruffling my feathers
and
just cause you in a tizzy.
Thank you. That's going back to what you said with that self-reflection. Like, what's something that you need to work on? Like, if you know that being on time is important to you, then you need to do what's necessary to be on time.
Exactly.
And yeah, you can't control everything that's going on around you, but if you know that you live in a place like Atlanta and it's traffic and people drive crazy every morning, that ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, everybody that live in Atlanta know you're gonna have to go through traffic. Everybody. I don't care where you're going. I don't care how
you do. What?
I don't care how close you think you live. Traffic. So make sure you think about that when you figure out what time you're gonna wake up. How long it's gonna take you to get ready. What time you need to leave the house. Are you gonna get breakfast or not? Like, think about those things. Don't just wake up. See, that's another thing. Like, one thing I want to do this year is really have a real morning routine. Like, people wake up, they don't make up their bed, they don't meditate, they don't pray, they don't spend no time with God, you don't play no music, you don't do no pop. I mean, you just don't do nothing. You just wake up, get dressed, and go. You ain't eat no breakfast, you ain't take no vitamin C with your sick ass. You ain't did nothing.
And I wonder why you tired all through the day. Why you grumpy? Like
make it make sense.
Come on.
You ain't did nothing to prepare yourself for this day. Like, the day can be a lot.
Exactly.
And we all know that. So why not just prepare yourself?
You ain't drink no water. You barely had time to pee. Like,
you didn't lay your little clothes out, you ain't ironed nothing, did nothing.
Just out
You
here.
just out here living.
Right.
And I don't really like that about y'all.
I don't really understand that, because my thing is, how you prepare your morning is how your day gonna go.
Period.
If I'm just
I'm
getting up, waking up, going straight to work on an empty mind, you know how much things can just be put in. But if I go ahead and prepare myself and put good things in, good things are gonna come out. You can't expect to just wake up positive. I don't know what type of person y'all is, but I sure can.
It don't work
I got
like
to
that.
pray. I got
work
to
like
pray every day about being nice to God's people, cause I'm not nice. We're working on it.
But you know that about yourself, so you do what's necessary to prepare yourself in the morning.
Exactly, and that's why I gotta get up early, because I'm not a morning person.
See?
If I roll up, get straight out of bed and go to work, they fired me. They gonna say, this girl
that
is
side manner is trash.
Who raised her? Cause y'all need to take her contract back.
I'm crying.
Cause this is
No,
a monster.
That's real though. That's real though.
Like you have
That's
to.
how I feel at nighttime. You know, I'm a morning person, but after 8 o'clock p.m., I don't know what to tell you.
Listen.
You gonna have to take me out. We got to be out doing something for me to be like wide awake.
We can't just sit here.
Girl.
Baby, as soon as you turn that TV on.
Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something about me and my sister. We are Olympian nappers. Okay? When I tell y'all, if it was a medal to get, we would have had it. We would have been had. I'm talking about year after year after year. Undefeated, if you will. We're gonna take a nap.
We're gonna take a nap everywhere we go.
Every
trip,
girl.
we gotta plan a nap in the itinerary.
And I only need an hour. That's the thing. Like, just give me an hour and some 30 minutes.
I might need an hour 30.
Yeah, give me 2 hours. Give me about 3 hours.
You're pushing.
Okay, give me about an hour and a half.
We're gonna go in the middle for 2. Yeah, 2.
And we're gonna be good. I'm ready for it again.
We're gonna be the life of the party.
Mm-hmm.
We can do like whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it'll be
We
like
can
I
do
just
it.
woke up that morning.
Yeah, like it's a new reset.
For sure.
Listen,
I'm
let
ready.
me, let me play another podcast. Let me read a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. Let me refresh myself because I know me. And that's the thing. We're different now, so let's relearn.
Yes. Like,
you know what you can deal with. You know how much you can take. And sometimes you just gotta.
you know what's insane to me? How when people say I'm trying to find myself, and people get so offended by that. Like if an adult says that. Like if a grown person says I'm trying to find myself, it's almost like you should have been found yourself. According to whom?
Exactly.
Who said it was a limit or a timeline for that? I missed it. I missed that meeting. I missed it. I had no idea you had to find yourself by a certain amount of time. Like, we are constantly changing.
Exactly.
So if this 35-year-old woman feels like she needs to rediscover herself because she just had a baby, you know what I'm saying? And she maybe, whatever the case, it don't matter. Like, it's just something big has happened in her life. Mm-hmm. So things are different for her. Let her find herself. Well, I don't understand why that's so like, people are weird.
I don't understand why people be so invested. Like,
girl, because you are bored with your own life.
I mean, you be answering the question.
Talk about it. Yeah, you bored with your own situation, so you trying to make mine seem just as bad as you feel like yours is, so you won't be by yourself.
Yeah, you want to make what I'm doing or what I'm trying to figure out weird, because it ain't.
It's not. Like, it's literally...
No matter how much you repeat it to yourself, you're trying to find it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, TT, I am. Maybe you should go back
and find... Do you want to come on a journey with me?
Maybe you should go back and find yourself that's screaming.
Because why are you so mad?
Waiting on
about something I said that...
Your own attention. That you trying to give everybody else. Okay. That was good, though. I can't with you. But for real, let's let it go.
Let it go. Period. That's a good song. I'm gonna have to... Now I want to watch the movie.
See,
yeah, you did that.
For real. And
you did that.
It didn't even take that much. I was just like, what do you really want to do? Let it go.
Let it go.
Like this year, for real. Dang. For real. I let a lot of childhood stuff go that I thought I was healed from,
mm-hmm.
but I really wasn't until literally somebody like, just knocked me off the pedestal.
And told you about yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's no harm in that.
It's not. And listen, be careful what you ask God for, because He's gonna come.
He gonna give it to you.
They might be in front of a lot of people, and then you gotta be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But for real, like literally, I was sitting in church. You know how they call like, anybody need prayer?
I already prayed before I came.
And literally, Pastor called me out. Go on, stand up. And I'm like, okay. And he gave me this scripture, and it was so good. And I can't even think. It's Isaiah or something. I forgot. But, dang, now I'm going to have to go look it up. I got to
want to know.
Did I let you listen to it? Because Luke recorded it.
No.
The whole thing. But it was basically saying, if you let go of what you holding on to, you'll never have to deal with it again. If you just give it to me, you'll never have to give it again. And then he said something so personal. And when I say I holler, I mean I holler. It's something that I have been dealing with since a child. And he just let me know that you never let it go. Like, you might have thought you let it go, but you really didn't. And when I tell you, since that day, I am not, I haven't really been that deep with it no more. And yeah, the enemy gonna come
and try to remind you.
And try to remind me every day, but I feel like now I know how to handle it.
Yeah.
I know how to handle it. Usually I would get mad or I would get in my feelings or something, but so I feel like I was really able to heal this year.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to let you listen to it.
Yeah, because I don't think I ever.
I mean, I even told you.
That don't sound familiar. And I know that don't forget stuff like that.
Yeah, you remember everything.
Yeah.
Don't tell her that because you're going to she's going to remember.
Now, short-term memory, not that great. But
she going to remember.
Long-term, yeah, I am. Because I know how hard it is to talk about stuff. So, if you trusted me enough to tell me, I'm going to remember it.
I appreciate it.
I do what I can. What did I let go of this year? I think this year, and I'm still working on it, but I feel like it has changed a lot, is just letting go of my pride. And feeling like, I got it all together.
Or like you're supposed to have it.
Or like I'm supposed to have it all together. Or like it's not okay to ask for help. Or like, like there's no room for, I don't know. But there is.
It really is. Because, I mean, what technically is having it all together?
If you find out, let me know.
It's no rule.
When you figure it out, let me know.
Like, because who made the rule you're supposed to be married by 30?
Girl.
Who made that up?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be married when you feel like it's ready. Like, we need to stop putting so much pressure on whatever it is. Having a house. Owning our car. No day is promised.
And you know what else is crazy? Like, we allow people who don't even have those things to put the pressure on us to have those things. Like, when before we moved into our apartment, there was a comment made to me from somebody who shall remain nameless, but they were like, why don't y'all just buy a house? Now, I'm just sitting here telling you how expensive it is to get an apartment. And how, we trying to save, and we doing this, we doing that, trying to prepare ourselves so we can be in a good place when we actually get an apartment and not be starting off in the negative. Like, I'm going on and on and on. And your comment is, why don't y'all just buy a house? But this coming from somebody who don't have a house. Like, and for a minute when the person said it, I'm like, dang, maybe we do need to just, maybe it do make sense. Maybe it do make sense for me to get a house, and I that probably is the next step, and then I'm like, wait a minute, person,
right?
Look, you don't even have a home.
Sometimes it be the right message, but wrong message. Cause now,
it's like
now it just don't. That one just don't make sense. And that literally goes. Me and my husband almost been married 5 years. And everybody like, y'all ain't had no kids yet? Y'all ain't, when?
We've been living.
We've been living. It's always coming from people who have kids and they kids in the other room, other folks watching, and they tearing up your shit. And your husband ain't even here. Let me get my marriage together before I want to have some
so kids. I won't be like you.
Exactly. Like, we need a firm foundation. And I don't think getting married and then immediately that's just not what we want for ourselves. And that's okay.
It is.
I'm sorry, but I've never been that girl who just seen myself as being a mother. Like, no shade. Like, some people are naturally born to be a mother, and she just ain't me. And like, I want kids.
Yeah.
But I don't want my entire identity to be she's a mom.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm bad bitch first. Period. No, first I'm a child of God. Baby second. And then I'm somebody's wife and then I'm somebody's mother. That part. But my thing is like, stop projecting.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I see for myself and what you see for yourself is totally different, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the ideal marriage. We gonna be them old grandparents, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we're gonna have a firm foundation.
My kids gonna know that mama love daddy and daddy love mama.
Exactly.
My kids gonna know that, you know what I'm saying? They gonna understand what it means to effectively communicate.
Listen, effectively.
They're gonna understand how to express their emotions.
Exactly.
They're gonna understand how to be conflict resoluters.
Exactly.
Like, they're gonna know these things.
Whether male or female.
Hello.
Because we're expressing ourselves.
Absolutely. I don't care what you got going on between them legs. You're gonna know how to speak up for yourself.
Hello.
You're gonna know how to say, hey, you hurt my feelings. This is not okay. I don't like that.
Exactly.
Don't touch me.
And don't do that shit again.
And don't do it again. Absolutely. But how can we teach those things to babies if we don't even know how to do them ourselves?
Exactly.
So that's what we're working on right now. But you know what? I shouldn't have to say all that.
Exactly.
Because you shouldn't even say what you said. Like, we shouldn't even be having this conversation.
You should have left it there. Just, I'm having
And then
fun.
them be the same people who go ghost when you do have babies and need somebody in the village to come help support you.
Exactly.
What was your antennas when I need somebody to take little June to soccer practice?
Or something. But you encouraged it. You wanted me to have all these little children running around here.
And where's you at? What you doing?
Exactly. Because people do a lot of talking.
Girl.
They do a lot of talking. But they don't understand, even to children, what speaks most are your actions.
For sure.
Your actions. I can't tell my baby, oh, this is what a man is, this is what a marriage is, if all I'm doing is fussing all day. Because that's what they're going to think it is.
Mm-hmm. And we growing up, or being at our age now and being like doing all the self-reflection that we have done, we understand how important your childhood is when it comes to the person that you grow up to be. Exactly. I ain't saying that I regret anything that happened to me when I was a child. Nothing, because it made me who I am. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna do some things differently, and that's okay.
And that is okay. And that comes with being an adult.
Just like my mama did some things different than her parents did because she saw some stuff in herself.
Exactly.
And was like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna do that with my babies. Mm-hmm. That's how they go. That's how they go. That's how they go. Period. That's how they go. Like, yeah, that's insane when people say stuff like that. Like, you ain't had kids yet, or you ain't married yet. Like, people used to say that to me and Daryl before we got married. Like, y'all ain't married yet? When y'all gonna get married? When you gonna marry her? You know what? When I tell you people have audacity, yeah, like, I mean, all caps. Somebody made a comment to my husband when we first got married. I can't believe you married her and she ain't got no job.
First
and it's funny now, but when it was said, I just was like,
but what?
I
mean, like,
I can't make it up.
They were having a whole conversation, or this was just a comment?
It was just a comment. Like, I saw y'all went to the courthouse. Congratulations. I can't believe. It just was like a, you know.
I'm speechless. Like, what did he
I
say?
Nothing. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I think they said it to me, actually. I don't even think he was there, because he would have said something. Because that's one thing I'm going to say about my husband. If somebody says anything, and he know me like the back, he know me like the back of his hand. If somebody say something and he can tell from my emotion, like from my facial expression, that it upset me, he gonna say something. Mm-hmm. He couldn't have been there. They said it to just me. And I'm trying to not say, you know what I'm saying, too much specifics. I feel like people will be able to figure it out. But yeah, it was like, you know, I heard y'all went to the courthouse. Congratulations. But I can't believe he married you and you ain't got no job. And I just was like,
I can't believe you fixed your mouth to say that. Because when is the perfect time? You know, my husband ain't just gonna take care of me.
it's giving housewife. And I've been enjoying it. I want people to just mind their business. Mind their business. That's simple. I think that's gonna be my sticky note code. Mind your business.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. I ain't even gonna give you no elaborate explanation. So I feel like we didn't explain enough. Just mind your business. Because I feel like you'll be so much happier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna continue mine on. Enjoy it now. Don't even worry about it.
I like that.
Don't even worry about it, cause like we said, like you could be living in the times that you prayed for. You're not even worrying about it because you trying to get something else. So use these last couple of whatever days, however many days it is,
and just enjoy it.
And just enjoy it. Like take the expectations off. Take it all off.
And also in that, I think we all need to do a little more work with really finding out what really makes us happy. Yeah. Like, what are things that you really do enjoy? Because I feel like it's easy to say enjoy, but what do you enjoy? Like, and I'm talking about, I ain't talking about spending money, and I ain't talking about somebody else's company. I'm talking about just you and yourself in a room. What do you enjoy? Is it music? Is it, writing? Is it podcast? Is it playing a game? I mean, just whatever it is. Really do the work to find out what that thing is that makes you happy.
Exactly. Let's work on finding a healthy habit.
That's it.
A healthy habit.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Anything else? No. And on that note, we'll see y'all next time.